I'm Brian, and welcome to the portal to the infinite. Now, I awoke this morning with the urge in my mind. I saw this video as something that I needed to do. Now, this is an early, newer channel, depending upon when you are actually viewing this video, and I need to be very careful about the things I say and the words I use, because we all know that the platform on which this video is hosted doesn't allow the discussion of certain things, doesn't allow certain words, and can possibly flag the videos and result in a possible strike, which we don't want here. So I'm going to try to speak between the lines, but I think those of you, in fact, I know those of you who are on your spiritual path will understand what I'm saying. In fact, this video is specifically for those of you who are on a spiritual path. You're already awakening, or you have awakened, and you're in the process of realizing that the things that we know of in this world are not what we were taught, not what we've been told, that there is corruption rampant globally in every institution, and that it's all kind of being exposed and falling under its own weight. Now, having said that, what I want to do is teach you what I've learned to do, because I was once there. And where was that? I was once filled with anger. And this goes back, quite many years ago. But I was angry because I had a whole background in politics. I served in public office. I retired and left that world because it was basically disgusting, very low vibrational. Not everybody in politics is bad, that is for certain. However, as an institution, it's corrupted, and it's not serving the best interests of the people in this country, nor is it serving the best interests of people around the planet. But that's okay, because what we're seeing is an unfolding of and an exposure of all of these very corrupt things that have been going on for quite some time. I know it looks like it's getting bad, but here's what you need to do. You need to detach yourself from what is going on. And for one thing I did is I stopped watching the news. I don't even have cable anymore. I stream everything. So I don't watch the news because it's not news. News is designed to get you angry. It's designed to keep you watching, keep you clicking back in. It's designed to get you arguing with your neighbor. So that's all by design. So, okay, fine. Stop watching the news. Stop giving it your energy. And what do I mean by giving it your energy? Some of you seasoned spiritual folk know what I mean, but those of you early on must understand that when you give your attention to something, whatever it may be, and you then develop, let's say, a feeling, an emotion toward that thing, you are giving it life. You are making it real for you in your reality. You don't have to do that. You see, we all have free will. As eternal souls, we are sovereign and we have free will. So we can choose where to place our energy. We can choose the energy that we give to someone or something. So rather than looking or reading and listening to what politicians and quote-unquote leaders are saying and getting so aggravated because of the lies and the manipulations going on, if you allow yourself to do that every day and feel anger, I know you believe it's righteous anger. I once did too. I was there. But no matter what, the moment you give it your anger, you are making that person, that thing that they represent, real to you and for you in your reality. Where instead, what you need to do is practice the art of detachment. Meaning, you can see anything happening out there. Because remember, there really is no out there. It's all in here. It's how we respond to the illusion of the exterior world that will determine the impact that that illusion will have on our reality. If we give it our energy, we make it real, we bring that into our reality, and then that winds up impacting and affecting us one way or another. Why? Because we made it real. If, on the other hand, we can detach ourselves, which I've learned to do, I can watch the news, I can listen to these politicians, and I can certainly now detach myself from it, not give them any energy. And if anything now, here's what you should do. And I know this is going to sound counterintuitive, but those of you on the spiritual path will hopefully understand what I mean. When you are watching or listening to any of these leaders or politicians, CEOs, billionaires, whoever they may be, send them thoughts of love instead. I know that sounds impossible. I know it sounds, well, why should we reward them with love? Why? Because what you put out is what you get back. And that which you make real in your experience becomes real for your experience. And if you can't wrap your mind around that yet, you will. Just trust. Trust me when I tell you, because I've walked that path. I've been there. I now know what it is to be free from all of that. Now, this is why, as I always say, two people can view the same exact thing happening in front of them, and each will have his own or her own opinion or response to what they saw. Everybody's looking at reality through their own lenses. And yes, I understand it's very frustrating to watch almost half, or maybe now not as much, because I believe more and more people are awakening. But I realize how frustrating it can be to watch almost half of the population be completely and utterly brainwashed and not be able to see what's going on. We saw this happen throughout the pandemic. We saw this happen afterwards with that thing. We saw it happening all over the place, and we see it happening right now in the upcoming elections. So what you need to do is realize that your energy belongs to you, and you need to protect it with everything, because you can control your own reality. We're each living in our own universe. And quantum physicists have said this. There is the multiverse. There's every possible universe can possibly exist, even if the difference between one or two universes is the location of one atom. That's how infinite this universe is. So you choose what version of reality you want to experience based upon your emotions and your thoughts, because they are magnetic, they are attractive, and they will attract you toward, or better words, align you with that version of reality that reflects your beliefs. So if you believe the bad guys are winning, and you believe and you get frustrated when you watch all these lies and it makes you angry every day, well, you're giving them power. That's all I could say. If instead you can detach when you watch it, realizing that all of this is being exposed, and see yourself already living in the version of reality, the version of planet Earth, where peace reigns, where we no longer have corrupt politicians and corrupt institutions, but instead we find new ways to live, new ways to share, where abundance exists for everyone, opportunity exists for everyone, and that is because it does. The only reason people don't successfully achieve things in life is because of their own thoughts, their own minds, and the fact that they don't realize who and what they are as infinite souls, part of all that is, capable of creating and experiencing anything you desire. So don't give your energy away. Protect your energy. Send out love and light. When you hear the expression, you need to anchor light. Because I used to say in the beginning, what does that mean, anchor light? Well, when you become the light, then everywhere you are bringing the light with you. You are adding light to other people. You're adding to the light of the world. And that's what this is all about. This is all about humanity awakening to who we really are, the powers we really have. And that's why eventually we're going to get to the point where the systems on this planet right now, they just don't serve us anymore. That's the political systems, the governmental systems, the economic systems, the medical and scientific systems. They've all been corrupted. And yet, when working for the people, truly working for the people, can make this a far better world. And we're going to do that. As long as you decide and make the choice right now that that is the reality with which you want to align. And you align with it again by giving your attention and your energy to the version of reality that you wish to experience. So don't let these politicians get you upset. The anger is not worth it. You're only hurting yourself. Remember, anytime you think an angry thought toward anyone, all you're doing is you're thinking it toward yourself. That's all. So remember that. Grow and learn. And by the way, if you like this channel, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please write down in the comments what you're struggling with right now. I love to engage. I love to talk. I had to be very, quite cryptic in this video because we don't want to get in trouble if we say the wrong thing. But I have a feeling that if you align with this video and you're watching it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I wish you all the best. I am here as always, Brian, in service to you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.